So yeah, it's like it's crazy to me. Like when we look at like with recent things that happens, like when it comes to the allegations and the sexual assaults, the rape charges, all that stuff. That all the things that's been happening with like in the like the fighting game community or the Smash Bros community. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say fighting game community as putting all together because I personally say that Smash Bros is a fighting game, so I kind of put it all into one thing together just to make things easier to say. But anyways, it's crazy to me like how many cases have come out, like a big like tidal wave, like over I think it's like over 100 of them. I think it was the last I checked, it was like over 100. That's me. That's insane. Like how many at once? Like how many people came forward? How many people got outed? Like to me, that's like it's like yeah, it's insane. But like overall, I think that's great. Like I think it's great that the stuff is coming out. I think more people should be like outed for the things that they've done. Like if you've done some heinous shit, you've done some bad stuff. Like everyone deserves to know. Like that stuff that should be known. At the same time, like like the people who are getting outed, yeah, they should be out of the scene. Like get them out of there. Get them out of there. I don't care if you're the best player in the world, the worst player in the world. Out. We don't need that in this community. Get the fuck out. We don't need this anymore. Some people try to be like, oh, but that's my favorite top player, or something like that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if you're the greatest fucking super ultra mega top game of whatever player. I don't care if you're the best Street Fighter 5 player. I don't care if you're the best Guilty Gear player, the best Dragon Ball player, the best Smash Bros player, the best Grand Blue player, the best Blaze Blue Cross Tag player, the best Central Fiction player. I don't care what you are. If you are a shitty person and you've done some like bad stuff, you've done sexual assaults, you said like, you know what I mean? Like if you're in that category, like out. No, we don't need that stuff in this community. We don't need that. And this isn't about, you know, oh, we've gotten soft or anything like that. No. This is, like, this stuff wasn't supposed to be there in the first place. The sexism, the racism, all that stuff. It was never supposed to be here in the first place. Like, the fact that that even is a thing is that's terrible. But if you're that type of person, out. We don't care how good you are. We don't care that you can press buttons really good in video games. Quite frankly, you can be replaced. You're expendable at that point. What all you bring to the table is that you're good at a video game. Who cares? Whatever. But at the same time, I have to say this about this sort of thing. The thing though that I will say is like a little bit of a I don't know the exact words to put it. Is it dropped ball? Is it like missed opportunity? I'm not sure the exact word for it, but the one thing that is a little bit like, come on, man, guys, like about it is that like, yes, these things are coming out. That's great. Then what? Like, yeah, you can ban these people from scenes or anything like that, sure, but then what? A lot of these cases, a lot of these things coming out are like really bad things, illegal things, pedophilia, sexual assaults, all these other things, rapes, so on and so forth. Where's the next step? Like, I know everyone, you know, they don't like cops or they don't like police and things like that, or law enforcement. But at the same time, like, what are you gonna do about these people? They've done some bad stuff. Don't you want them to get an actual, like, real, tangible, like, punishment for what they've done? Because the thing about it is that a lot of these people, they're not actually sorry. A lot of them, yeah, some of them may have typed up some, that's the thing, typed up, not spoken. They didn't say it with words, even though even in a video of words doesn't really mean much either. I mean, we've seen how many YouTubers have made their like stupid little like apology videos out there, so even that doesn't mean much. But the thing about a lot of these people is that like they'll type, most of them just type it up. They'll type their little like apology things, there's a little twit longer apologies, but or sometimes they'll type up something on WordPad, screen cap it, and then post it as an image, and then that's it. Like, it's so fucking corny. It's so stupid. Maybe 5, but like they'll do stuff like that. Maybe some of them just don't. Some of them just stay silent and don't say a single thing. Like we have Senpai, or whatever her name is, who did like that shit with the like did all that stuff with the kid with Puppy. Like I think from what I've seen, like she hasn't said a single thing since. Like it's been how long now? Actually, 1 second. Let me actually double check that right now. I'm gonna actually check. Has she said anything since like what's it called? What the hell? Let me see. If she said anything since that time. It's actually been. I mean, from what? Oh, we got the best song in the game. Oh, yeah, she hasn't said anything. Oh, that's why I couldn't find her page at first, so I blocked her. There we go, that makes sense. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, she hasn't posted anything. Like, even retweets or anything. Nothing since June 30th. Like, wow. Wow. You never see it coming. You don't see it coming! Okay, anyways. My point is right there. Like, she's just an example of this, I'm saying. Because I'm saying I don't know exactly what's going on. Just in her case as a whole, let alone others. Okay, we don't know what's going on, what's being done with those people. And the thing about it is, these people can decide to just like we already have an example of someone who straight up like outright said something like this. Who's one of those people, one of those shitty heads, who said he's literally doing what I'm about to say right now. He's biding his time, trying to like hide this out, like lay low, wait his time for everyone to basically forget. Because that's the thing about it, everyone sooner or later just decides to forget after a while. Like sooner or later everyone just will forget, or it dies down, like the heat dies down, because all of these people did this shitty shit and yet they still have their like gigantic Twitter followings and subscribers and all that stuff like that. It wasn't like a massive drop. It wasn't like, hell, like Pro Jared's thing happened and he came back, but like regardless if he did the bad things or if he didn't, he came back in stride. He did it better. He did the best of everyone. Yet he got the biggest drop. You know what I'm saying? Like that massive subscriber drop, Twitter following drop, and yet he still came back. He did it better, and he did the best so far. But what I'm saying is, who's to say that the rest of these people won't do the same? They'll wait their time, and then they'll just come back, and then they'll just act like nothing happened. And then when people like me or whatever come and like, what the fuck, like, weren't you gonna like be held accountable for what you did? And then they'll have their following who don't know what's going on, or they're just blindly loyal to the end. I stand my internet person who looks at me as a number. Or some call them simps, but I'm saying it's usually most of these people are guys. So is there such thing as a simp for a guy? But anyway, so they're gonna blindly defend that, and then the person who's in question is just gonna sit back like, my followers will defend me. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, fuck, man. Like, what's the next step to like really get these people for what they've done? Like they have to get some tangible, real, real like consequences. You know what I'm saying? Or else, otherwise, like they're just gonna come back, and that's gonna suck. Anyway, some people think I'm just talking out my ass.